Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. Over here in Ul'dah, in completely normal circumstances now. Continuing the Black Mage quests. Since we got level 56. Next one here, from Lalai. Black Squawk Down. And here's the thing. Another letter. More information. Artik, I've received another letter. Danger, please help me hide in Elder Springs. Tell Artik Dozel. That's all it says. The handwriting is barely legible. Dallas goes without saying, but Dozel Malak is in need of our help. I shall have to tell Zer Naha about this. Do not dwell on his previous outburst. Now you have full control of your powers. Use this opportunity to show that man the true cunning and finesse that a black mage can bring to the fight. Enough talk. Hurry to Elder Springs and save Dozel Malak. Right. Elder Springs. Forward float. Upward. Okay. Should be good. Another level 56 here. Mostly keeping ahead of the level requirements for the main quest and other quests we show up and get along the way. Working. It's working. To the North Shroud. Okay. Where we can just fly straight to where we need to go. Probably. Depending on, like, if we can't go high enough up. Which is always a slight problem. At any rate, here is those on the lock, and 3 guys, and this is right here. Let's try not to aggro that. Oh, it's coming this direction. Go tab. I want none of this. I'm concerned about you. Well, let's just take these guys on. Some classic single target spells, shall we? Oh my goodness. Should we get out of here? That's one of the potential problems with having so many different quests just take place in the world. Weird stuff can be happening. Well, you're really just right on top of those all day. My goodness. Don't cast another spell. I'll attack the next thing here. Okay, we need to talk to him. Pretend, get out of here. Hey. Helping you out. Going into a cutscene. Gonna come back and explode. Thank you, Artik. Saved Dozel's life, you have. Last like Chad tried to warn Dozel. Dozel panicked, tried to flee, but got caught, Dozel did. Wow. Somehow knew that Dozel was exiled from tribe, these mages did. So into the forest they chased Dozel. Swat. Finally they surrounded Dozel. Offered friendship at first, but rejected, Dozel did. They said if Dozel is not friend, then Dozel enemy. But save Dozel you did. Many thanks. Cause I was too late again. You've already cut your swath of reckless destruction. What did you plan to achieve? How many more lives must you end before you realize how fruitless this is? Wait, these wounds. They're unlike anything I've ever seen. Looks like they were incinerated from the inside. Artik? Was this perhaps not your doing after all? I mean, I did blow them up quite significantly, but I could have done other things too. Of what does this man speak? Pursued Dozel for a long time, these men did. Tried to kill Dozel. Explain, who are they? What did they want? Oh, you know, cult things. It's a whole thing. Dozel understands now. Read the Book of Thaw, they did. Learned of mother of Dozel. Learned of her secrets. Dozel's secrets. Made clear their pursuit is. With these wounds, perhaps Dozel has an explanation. These men did not have the gem of Shitoto. What? The little thinks that is why they died. Gem of Shitoto, whatever are you talking about? Gem is proof that Arctic is true Black Mage. Gem brims with magical power. Without Gem of Shitoto, impossible to control. The most powerful black magic is. Wow. Lost control, these mages did. It within their own bodies ignited. Burned alive from the inside. Painful way to die it is. Oh boy. So these defiant mages fell victim to their own arrogance, using dark magics that far outstrip their ability to control them. So, Arctic isn't at fault. Well, that explains that. The answers you seek, Dozel hopes you find. Dozel cannot stay here. Dozel must leave. Thank you, Arctic. Dozel owes you a debt of life. What? One day, Dozel will repay. Yeah. Sounds like this is gonna solve itself here. They just all explode. So these men were slain not by your hand, but their own use of powers they couldn't control. But please understand, the fact that you can control your powers does nothing to resolve the issue at hand. I think it does. You should return to Lele and explain to her what happened here. Please accept my apologies for my earlier accusations. Okay. Yeah, easy enough. This guy didn't make us explode. That's also great. Let's get away from that. Got a fade also happened here, but it's only level 28, so that's obviously less dangerous than level 50. Anyway, back over to Oda. Easy enough. Okay. And a little bit of experience for fighting those guys too. How nice. So again, the bonus experience for wearing that one ring gives extra XP under level 60 or something. And we're still under level 60. That's nice. What here? Ethernet. Weaver's Guild. Good enough. No, just actual dedicated teleport over to the Thaumaturge's Guild. That'd be too many. It's close enough. Or whatever. Ignorium. A whole separate business. That's closed. Weaver's Goldsmith. These guys right here. And Arctic? Was Dozel unlocked unharmed? Yeah, it was a whole thing. Some guys exploded. I kinda helped with their exploding. I see. Well, if nothing else, it seems that Naha no longer doubts your innocence. But the Defiant were emulated from within. Dozel Unlock's conjecture is accurate. The cult's situation becomes quite clear. But I hardly need to explain that to you, do I? Yep. If they don't figure this out, they all die. So you've noticed it too. But I still cannot condone Helen's attitude. I've struggled ceaselessly through my studies of the dark arts myself, with what little power I have. Perhaps none can understand the Defiant's motivations better than I. The Defiant's numbers cannot continue to grow indefinitely. They'll have to have difficulty slowing their ranks when they cannot use their powers without the risk of a horrifying death by immolation. Yeah. Thus they strive for control over the dark arts, while showing themselves only to our beastmen friends, in hope that they might reveal the secrets to controlling these magics. Fortunately, we have prevented them from learning anything. These avenues now lost to him, while Deve must realize that he is running out of options. Though we may lack leads from which to track down the Defiant, their position becomes weaker the longer they wait. They'll soon be forced to take action. There's no need to rush. We need simply wait the enemy out. And that's it. What is this? Outshine. Increase damage dealt by 5% while under the effects of Astral Fire or Umbral Ice. So, pretty much all the time. It's just a trait. So we just do 5% more damage most of the time. Well, that's nice. I'll take 5% more damage. Yoink. And we've learned ancient knowledge from the Book of Nod. Yeah. Trait acquired. No. Elemental gauge expended. What are we talking here? When under the influence of Astral Fire Umber Ice will grant Enochain and set the lower right counter of the gauge a glow, indicating its effect is active. Chain increases potency of magic attacks as well as unlocks powerful spells such as Blizzard 4. Chain fades when Astral Fire Umber Ice expires. Okay. It just glows a bit. Blizzard 4. Okay. Yeah, Blizzard 2 and 3. Technically 1. Probably going to be at higher levels, though, for that. Let me check that in here. Somewhere. Actions and traits. Actions. Job. Blizzard 4 is at 58. Then Fire 4 is at 60. Yeah. And then even more things at even higher levels. Look at that. Thunder. High Thunder. Amazing. Oh, level 100 stuff. Amazing. Alright. So I don't really need to worry about that just yet. Because that's at level 58 we get the next quest here. Alright. So I suppose, with that done, swap back over to the other set we're working on here. Samurai is at 54. Continue leveling up here. Ready to fly? Perhaps. Mordona, Revenant's Toll. Over this way. And then, from there, back to Ishgard. Should be good. Takes a little bit between the class quests. Getting 2 levels, switching between different classes. If we had just went straight for one class, to like level 60 or something, we'd have dropped behind the level curve on the other 2, or at least 1. Seems like 3 is working as a reasonable sweet spot here. This is level, oh, it's level 55 quest. Well, that is concerning. We've done all of the other available. Well, technically, we might still have some stuff available up the other way. For some reason, there's still been multiple paths that we haven't went down. Off and know. I mean, maybe we just need to be level 55 in something. Much to attend to at the Rising Stones. We'll speak of future plans with the remaining Braves. Any information we uncover on the missing Scions will need to be shared with our allies across the realm, specifically Ranger at the Waking Sands and Tataru in Ishgard. While we are organizing our various channels of communication, I ask that you call upon Master Garland at the manufactory, joining Ishgard as soon as I'm able. Yeah. Well, let's take the quest. It's like anything's level 55. Or maybe we can take it, but we just can't turn it in. That's also an option. We are down by over 500,000 XP to get Samurai to 55 here. So maybe 3 classes are not the answer. We'll go this way, see if we just can't turn this in. And then go see if our options are available the other way. Sea of Clouds or something. Had some quests going out that direction. It's clear the actual main quest is still this direction. Out towards the dragons and all that. So maybe like a handful of things over there. Very temporarily. It's possible. So right across the courtyard here. And run a bit. That is Arctic? How in the seven hells do you do it? Just about to send for you. We have but this moment completed the Mana Cutter's first successful test flight. A few minor adjustments and she'll be ready to go. While we see you to the finishing touches, you might want to pay a visit to Four Times Manor. A dragoon by the name of Estinian was looking for you. So he's come over here. Instead of just waiting over near the dragons. That's fair. What's the holdup? It was making the thing here. Oh. Another question. How many seats are in the new ship here? How many people can we bring? Because that's going to be an important factor to how we're going to be dealing with Nidhogg and all that. Welcome, Master Sin. Shall show you inside the manor. Yep. Hey, Estinian. What great news do you bring? You have fulfilled your obligations to the Oldans, yes? Then, Mistress Tataru has been keeping appraised of the situation. Once I learned that these Mana Cutters of Master Harlan's were nearing completion, I saw no reason to tarry in the mists. For the present, Nidhogg seems content to remain in the Eyrie, plotting his revenge. Might not this be an apt moment to unfold our plans to Sir Emmerich? I think we have kept him in the dark long enough. Is it the seat of the Lord Commander? That's outside. Okay. So here's our plan. And it's definitely a plan. Okay. That is on the other side. Near there. Teleport. Down here. Near the Forgotten Knight and all that. Alright. Fight the biggest dragon. Fantastic and completely reasonable plan. Okay. Sir Emmerich has been eager to speak with you. Pray proceed. See the Lord Commander. No.
All stands ready, Lord Commander.
Ah, the moment has come then.
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the Mana Cutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
The area is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point. Were it not for Master Alphino's proposal, we never would have attempted to parley with the dragons. Though our negotiations yielded little, our expedition with Lady Isa taught us much.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinian told.
Aye. 'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
A conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiaman, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
Thus you believe an assault upon the area represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinian?
I am under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source. Victory will be hard won, even so. And I shall be glad indeed to have the Warrior of Light at my side.
You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Lord Commander, no.
How can I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city.
Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital. Should we fail, and Nidhogg slip through our grasp, who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
There are others.
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our place to fight, and yours to remain here, Lord Commander. What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury. You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
Well, my friend, it would seem I have discouraged the last of the volunteers, and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
We'll do it. Or maybe 2 other people, or 6 other people, or 22 other people. See how it actually plays out. Or just us 2. Also an option. Except, not exactly, because we're level 55. Do we waylay the samurai for now? Could. I'm just gonna go fight a dragon. Let's see what we have here. What are the other quests? These are that stuff. These are going that way. We could technically go do those. Also, these other quests we're probably not going to do. Ishgard quests, both 50 and 51. It's not gonna. It could. There could be just a whole pile of level 50 and 51 quests over there. But also the non-main story quests give like a 1/5 of the experience, so it would take a lot of side quests to get to level 55. Then to be just immediately thrown back once it reaches 56 or 57, likely. We'll hold these for now. Switch to a more usable set. We'll go with the barn for this setup. Oh. Any recommended gear? Just the wrong ring again. And then none of this is useful. Yeah. I pricked Master Alphino's pride, I fear. But had I been less forceful, the boy would have insisted on accompanying us to the Eyrie. Do not think me blind to his talent. With a few more campaigns under his belt, I have no doubt that Alphino will make a fine field commander. But one does not practice on an adversary such as Nidhogg. We shall be hard-pressed enough without the added worry of carrying a novice. Quest complete. Into the area. And there's another ether current. And the mana cutter key. Cine is eager to set forth to the area. We have tarried long enough. Let us call upon Master Garland and take possession of the mana cutters. Okay. Run! My factory. Okay. Still running quicker with the Hellion. Here we are. They're out this way. Ooh, access into here. Arctic, old friend. The cutters are ready when you are. The finer adjustments cost us a few sleepless nights. We got there in the end. Which means you can get where you need to go. I tell you, these little beauties will tear through that wind barrier like a cement drill through cottage cheese. And that, my friend, is a Garland Ironworks guarantee. You have our thanks. Come, Warrior of Light. The dread worm awaits. They need to come up with better barriers than wind. We already got that figured out. Alright. Let's get it. The area, now accessible. Regular duty has been added to Duty Finder and Duty Support. Duty Support, you say? And it's just here. This is the area. Yeah. Let's look at here. It's just in regular duties. Duty Finder. What kind of situation is this? It is a dungeon, level 55. Since the death of his consort, a wary Nidhogg has surrounded his lair with a wall of tempestuous winds. After calling upon the assistance of Sid and his ingenious engineers, however, you and Sid are now ready to breach this howling barrier on the wings of their latest airship prototype, the Mana Cutter. Join the Asteroid Dragoon on this, the greatest of worm hunts, and mount a direct assault upon the Aerie. And with the death of Nidhogg, can you ensure the preservation of Ishgard and bring an end to the Dragon Song War? It is 4 people. Limited jobs, go away. Item level 110. Since it was in duty support, so there's, in theory, we do duty support. Maybe a Stinian will actually come with us. Small. Dusk Vigil side quest will become available in a future update, it says. All these still available in a future update? Yep. Questionable. Area though. Some all. Oracle Frost, the Academician, Dragoon, Estinian. Sail, Afino, Estinian for some all. And then a Temple Knight, Temple Chirurgeon, and Estinian. We just tell everyone else they can't come, and we bring 2 other randoms with us. Perfect. Story mode. Real version here. Plus we get all the loot, which is also beneficial. See how much XP we get from this dungeon. Just keep on pulling some duty support dungeons. Live the dream. Let's get it. We still only have the 2 one-seat flying things here, though. Yeah. There's dragons. Wicked mortals, I shall melt your flesh and turn your bones to ash. We'll see about that. We're just falling sideways. Using all the excess wind aspected ether to get to where we need to be. Looks like good a spot as any here. There's the stadium. Dravania the Airy. There you go. Oh. Here we go. Let's go, group of guys. Gonna be plenty of dragons in here. Obviously. Let's time scaling. I'm trying to use with something keeps the damage over time scaling. See. Timer's reset. Yeah. Something like that. We need to be on the lookout for treasure. We reorganize the inventory here slightly. Stand in the fire. Or lightning, whatever. AoEs for everybody. Let's make too big of a difference over now. Nice. Those. Dragons. Thunder. Might just be like lightning just falling from the sky here. Remember this room? Side room. And lightning strike. Yeah. We'll get through here. Looks like we got multiple spots along the side here. Another dragon. Level 55. Wow. We don't get any XP until we get to the actual boss fights. And no just tiny random bits of gil for each individual fight either. Unlike in the non-duty support versions. That's fine. Song going. I always have a song going. All good. Wow. Plenty of things to dodge here. That's good. Okay. Clear the exterior. Defeat Rangda. That's you. You are a boss. See if we can get some damage over time going. Be a good time. Song. things. Ow. Refresh. Blast him.
Your god is down.
Dragon. Oh, electrical dragon kind of guy. Oh, wow. Some kind of stuff happening here. There's like pillars or something. I don't know. Count. Just about. Timer's reset like right at the end. I take that, my goodness.
Know your form.
Cancel. And guys, they're here too. Amazing. Song doesn't matter. Spawn. Down he goes. And we get some treasure. What are we gonna get from here? Oh, 55. Viper. All classes bracelets. Dexterity and such. Amazing. $25 bracers. There's one 35 bracers, but they have less dexterity. Skills be a direct hit rate. It says maybe better. It's up by 6 item levels, 2 requirement levels. That's 1 dexterity? What it is. Those are the hands. Bracers a different section? Yes, bracelets. These are better. My 1 dexterity and 2 direct hit rate. 6 item levels, not the most. Recommended a gear to put the correct ring back on. Update. New bracers. Might not really be available. Can't really see bracers some of the time. Exterior. This is a direction. They're the interior. Ow. No fall damage. No time to hear. Amazing. Interior. Oh, wow. Some big ol' eggs, perhaps? Or weird web type things. Terrible dragon appears before you. Rude. There's dragon here. There's dragon. Hairy red dragon. Let's blast them all. Very great. How much XP was that? Lost fight? 59,000? It's okay. Slaying all the dragons. Oh, this guy. This something trying to see if I can attacking. Wild stuff. Okay. Ooh, treasure. Yoink. A clear prism. Sure. Drink. Here's the bigger dragon. Yellow dragon. Those lines, attacks and stuff. My goodness. These guys down. Casual time down in the dragon area. Huh. We can go this way. With speed and purpose. Nidhogg broodlings. And a big old dragon. How are the broodlings doing? I'm taken care of.
Your guard is down.
Oh, that's fine. Alright. More dragons slain. Let's get it. Another red dragon, more broodlings. Fireballs.
Your guard is down.
Oh. Another fireball. Unsurprising. More treasure. And some earrings of casting. Neat. Alright. Further up we go. They're not to defeat us through sheer numbers. Yeah, they're gonna need to have more impressive guys. Like Gaius Cutis. Maybe. See if it does anything cool.
I will end your struggles.
Flammable gas.
I will end your struggles.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over here and not stand in the flammable gas. Perhaps.
I will end
Solid
your
idea.
struggles.
Guys over there, ending some struggles. He's very passionate about ending struggles. These continue here. A lot of that for us. It's in that direction. Let's get more gas out. Yep. Full. Close up in here. A little bit of a slam. That's alright. Tank.
Your guard is down.
Tank there. Something, something. Too late that time.
Your folly.
No. There's really not a lot of space for this flammable gas here. That's up a night. Oh. Deafening bellow. Ow. Here. And the song. What are we doing? Something. He thought I was gone anyway. Order is no longer sealed. It's over. The dog is close. I can sense him. It is risk levels of aiming. And risk gloves of aiming. There's just one. Enter inventory. Add to our inventory. Potentially. Item comparison this. Risk of aiming, it's plus. It's just better. In the hands slot. It's also full. Set. This is still useful for other class at that level. We carry on.
Your guard is down.
A lesser dragon here. That's not gonna be enough to stop us. This would technically be a time to like use one of the food buffs or something, but is it really necessary? Is anything really necessary? Knock this over. Cool. Making our path up here. Clear. Turn. Storm. Shout. Oh my goodness. Folly. Oh, this guy. This song guy. Look at him. Not gonna be here for long. And yeah. Another XP for Fantastica. 104,000 for that boss. Looks like 150,000 XP in this dungeon so far. In some amount of time. Harry Diners. He's a diner indeed. More stuff down in here. Ring of Healing. Okay. Nice. More treasure. Yoink. Earrings of Healing. The whole thing's just falling. Wild stuff out here. Oh. Pile of dragons. Blast down.
Know your folly.
Clear in this part of the dungeon. Pretty effective. Now we're up here. Oh, this. Where's... Maybe... Interesting. It's coming out with, like, little spots there. Fascinating. Where are they at? I'm gonna say... Down way over here. And another one. Now more dragons are coming to the party. That sounds like a them problem. Even more dragons. Oh, this is already defeated. These low ones don't have as much health or anything. Down wyverns go down quite easily. Okay. Last bit. Defeat Nidhogg. Just show up, defeat Nidhogg. Map in the realm, the Airy. There he is. Big dragon fight. Yeah. This ends here, Nidhogg. Impudent mortal. I was used my own eye against me. Yes. Yes, we would. Jump out my fury. Trembling a little bit. A big old slice. In the middle. We have some attacks. Try not to get hit by all the attacks, preferably. In some spots and not in the fire. Yep.
Taste my loss.
Some songs go in. Damage going.
Know your folly.
You can know. Get out of there. If you can know when they're gonna do phase transitions and stuff, be better prepared to keep the snacks going. And stuff. 10 me, my kindred. Slay these treacherous children of man. Rancor up. Not a great thing. Let's deal with all these guys quickly. Preferably. These for everybody. Massacre is coming. 66% pain. Heal myself a little bit. Yeah. Treasure sportals. We're not standing that. Keep these going. That was getting lower and lower. Stuck in here until they get us out. Hang on. Appreciate it. One last shot here. Away those hits. He left. Win? At least somewhat. Not gonna go down that easy. Regard, our work here is not yet done. We got 330,000 XP and 133,000 XP. That's quite a bit. And then 14,000 XP. Or something. Treasure. We kind of left. Yeah, it's pretty good gear. So we can't use for anything we have. And a Arcanist Grimoire. Okay. Well, there we go. Cool place. Lots of dragons. Excellent. And there you go. Kinda. Did still escape. Or we could just hunt him down. Finish it. While we're on the attack here. Thou wouldst use thy own eye against me? I have done naught to dilute thy kind's depravity. I have not forgotten thee, Dragoon. Mine essence claimed thee once, and shall do so again.
No, Worm! This ends here!
How much we can do about this? Flying around. Stabbed in the head. Gone. And another eye.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
That's 3. Well, that just means 3 more giant sources of power to defeat. Presumably. Also, liking your new red armor there, Estinian. Looking good. Dragon blood? Works. Also a vision. Or something.
They are ours, Lord Haldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldrath, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, it is plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance, shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
We four, then.
Forton, Heilenart, Durander, and Zemail. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more. We must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
The founding of the 4 houses that are still doing stuff now. So they had both the eyes, and Nidhogg was still around. Then came back, and then another one, and all that.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
Oh, you know, visions.
You have borne witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
Free Dragon Eye.
Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
Like I said in the vision, there's still all the smaller dragons to potentially deal with. For the most part. Problem solved.
'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph. But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Sounds like a good plan. Knowing what's actually going on here might have been helpful previously. Though Nidhogg is fallen, my heart is yet heavy. And this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. Alright. And there's ether current, the mana cutter key. Necessary to connect a mana cutter steering mechanism with engine. There we go. The winds. Do we have all those in here? We're still missing one quest down here somehow. Sure to miss. It's over there. How'd your moogles? Yeah. Key. Now summon the mana cutter mount. That's fun. And the Nidhogg card. Look at that. That's 5 stars. Legendary. That seems fair. It's like an appropriate level of that. Get out. I mean, we don't have flying yet, we need that other quest. That's an option here. Mounts. Mana cutting. That's fun. No call. This quest here. Another quest down this way. One here. There's a handful of things in all various parts of here. This should be the one that allows us to fly, so we'll try to Justinian, move around, maybe just go over there and get flying and then be able to get to everywhere else we need to be. There's still so many parts of up here in the churning mist that we haven't had to go to yet. Throughout the end bits of the story here from Hraesvelgr. Let's see if we figure anything else important out there. Next time. Goodbye.